From the hot desert dunes to your dining table. Do you know the story behind this long journey of juicy dates and sweet raisins? How more than 200 pounds of dates are produced per year from a single tree growing in the scorching desert, and how grapes are dried to make perfect raisins. In today's wonderful episode of Aria Begum, we will see the incredible Arabian story of dates and raisins, starting from their cultivation to factory processing. Don't skip the video and stay with us until the end, because the extraordinary technology behind these simple fruits will surprise you. So let's start today's video. The journey of dates starts from the garden. To ensure maximum fruit, each tree should be kept clean by pruning excess and cutting off old branches around the tree. Then comes the most important task: pollination. Although it is basically a natural process, pollen is collected from male date palm trees and collected in one place for more yield. Then those pollen is sprayed between the flowers of female trees by hand or with the help of a machine. You will be surprised to know that just one male tree is able to pollinate about 50 female trees alone. When the pollen is transferred perfectly, each tree starts to bear dates. When the dates grow a little bigger, each date tree bunch is covered with a special type of white bag, so that not a single date is spoiled due to birds, insects, or dust. And these bags are made in such a way that air can easily enter inside. But it looks very strange to see the entire garden wrapped in white bags. Then the work of collecting dates begins. 3 to 4 people collect the dates from each tree with skilled hands using a special type of machine. As soon as each bunch of dates wrapped in a bag is shaken, the ripe dates automatically accumulate. And then, without touching any dust or damaging a single date, every date from the entire garden is collected very neatly. Then, the collected dates are loaded into trucks and taken to the processing plant. There, first of all, quality checking is done. Each date is separated according to its size, color, and degree of ripeness. Then, the dust or dirt is cleaned from each date very thoroughly using a brushing machine, and they are taken through a vibrating stainless steel channel. The dates are then taken through a vibrating machine, sprayed with sterile cold water in several stages, washed and dried quickly with the help of a fan. Then, as the clean dates pass over the conveyor belt, they are scanned with a multi-way laser camera. These scanners can take thousands of images per second and can instantly identify the color, size, spots, and even whether there are any small insects or stones inside the fruit. Then, the defective fruits are automatically removed from the main line using air or small mechanical hands. Thanks to such automated technology, even small defects that are missed by the human eye can be easily detected. And in this, only the most premium dates can be found for grading. Then, the dates are washed one last time and packaged for sale in different sizes and categories. Some dates go directly into the package. Some dates are used to make date paste, date rolls, or various types of healthy snacks. From the desert trees, let's move on to the green garden. Now, let's enter the grape orchard and learn the story behind sweet raisins. What we eat as raisins is dried grapes. Grapes are picked from the tree when the sugar content in the fruit reaches its maximum level. Because the more natural sugar there is in the grapes, the sweeter and tastier the raisins will be after drying. Sometimes, automatic machines and sometimes manually remove the grapes from the tree. After collecting the ripe grapes from the garden, they are washed in a large food-grade solution, which creates small cracks in the skin of the grapes, so that they dry very quickly in the heat of the sun. Then tons of grapes are spread on huge trays and dried in the open sun, and in this way, the moisture of the grapes decreases in the heat of the sun, making one sweet raisin. After drying, the raisins are brought to the factory, and first of all, their quality is checked very carefully. Then, they are washed with clean water and taken to a vibrating table and under multiple scanners. The table shakes the raisins and the dust are separated. Then, the laser scanner cleans each raisin. If there are any dead raisins, extra black parts, or stones, they are discarded. After all types of machine verification are completed, the raisins are looked at again with human eyes. Trained workers stand next to the conveyor belt to ensure that no bad or grainy or defective raisins enter the package. Finally, the raisins are packed according to their weight. Some raisins are sold directly as snacks. Some go to bakeries, cereals, chocolates, cakes, or other food processing plants. Behind a small raisin, the fact that so many steps, so much technology, and so much human effort work is not immediately apparent from the outside. Next time you eat dates or raisins, remember that this fruit is not just food, it is a combined story of technology, agriculture, and people. So how did you like today's Karma Yoga? Which fruit do you like the most, grapes or dates? Don't forget to let me know by commenting.